Oh, Brian, how are you feeling for this game? It's going to be two young managers going head to head. You know, Fabian is a bit younger than Kieran McKenna. He's 31, which is very rare to see in the Premier League, but he's done a great job so far. Ipswich Town down at the Amex. What do you reckon? And prediction?
Well, it's funny you should say that because I was thinking back to the last. I was trying to think back to the last time these clubs met, and I literally did not remember it. And it was a 1-1 draw. It turns out at the Amex. The one I remember as before that was Chris Hughton versus Mick McCarthy, a dreadful 0-0 midweek at Portman Road. So very different, I would imagine. And no slight on Chris Hughton's job that he did at Brighton, by the way, but he did know how to get an away point. I'm expecting, like saying, an entertaining game. It'd be interesting to see what. I haven't seen Ipswich as yet, so I don't know what to expect. All I know about them is that I was in the press room at Goodison Park on the opening day of the season while the first half of the Liverpool game was on, and obviously all the locals were watching it, and the Liverpool supporters amongst the local media were getting a bit of teasing actually about how Ipswich were causing them so many problems, but. I'll say a 2-0 home win. That doesn't sound very entertaining, does it? But I think it'll be a good tactical game. And Herzl did speak about the similarities between him and McKenna. He sees quite a lot of similarities. So I'll give you a prediction of a 2-0 home win. But what I like is that you turn up at these games and you really don't know. And that's the best thing is you turn up at a Premier League match and anything can happen. And that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, it should be a really entertaining game. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been to the Amex since that 1-1 draw, so I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, the first time these two teams will play in the Premier League. They played in the top flight before, back in the 80s, but it should be an interesting test. Well, Brian, it's been a pleasure. Any other business, anything else we should know about Brighton going to the game? Is the Amex changed much since we were last there?
They've probably added a few more seats in little bits and pieces. There wasn't an awful lot they could do. I mean, the atmosphere should be, it's not the most hostile atmosphere in the Premier League, but it should be quite decent. And just Brighton, it's been reminded that Brighton's record against newly promoted teams isn't that great. And when they're expected to win, which they probably will be, I think, down here, is not that great. So it'll be interesting to see if the crowd are patient and, stick with it if things don't go that well. But, excuse me. Yeah, quite looking forward to it anyway.
Okay, then we shall wait and see. Well, Brian, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for joining me. Thanks everyone for watching another Lowdown episode. If you haven't already, make sure to follow all the coverage we're going to be doing ahead of the game, and also subscribe to all the content we do as well. And yeah, bye-bye for now.